To every truck driver across the country in the United States of America, it's official. Starting June 2025, every truck driver that has a CDL in the United States of America must be able to speak the English language, write the English language, and read the English language, starting in June. Now, a lot of people will ask the question, how does a semi-truck driver not know how to speak or read the English language? How do they drive? Well, here's the thing, right? In our country, there's so many schools that will cater.
I get it if you're talking to one of your homies or friends or something, yeah, speak your language. But
this is America.
Yeah, you're right. This is America. Speak it.
Hi, awesome people. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about something that's hitting the heart of the US economy. Truck drivers are giving up. Yes, in 2025, after new tariffs and empty ports, many truck drivers are saying, we cannot do this. We can't do this anymore. They are quitting, packing their trucks, and walking away. Let's talk about what's going on and why this is serious and what it means for the country.
Hello, my friends. How are you doing out there today? I hope you're doing well in the middle of Donald Trump's failed economic and trade policies. More and more American industries are beginning to get hit by the problems that Donald Trump is creating all by himself. So yesterday, we talked a little bit about Mack Trucks in Pennsylvania laying off quite a few employees, and they specifically cited tariffs as the reason they were doing that. And in the video, I had said this is going to be one of the signals, sort of marks the beginning of problems coming to the trucking industry in America, mainly because they're saying that their demand is down and the tariffs are killing them. And if demand is down, that means companies are not swapping out their trucks as often as they used to. Things like that are causing their demand to be down. And I said this signals the beginning of the downfall of the trucking industry. So we're going to talk about that today. For those of you that don't know, I am a truck driver. I'm sitting in my truck right now. I know this industry pretty well. And I was here the last time Donald Trump crashed it through denying COVID, which maybe we'll talk a little bit about in this video. I'll give you a little history lesson on how all that went down. But I want you to understand something. I am not a Donald Trump supporter. I've never voted for Donald Trump. I've never flown a MAGA flag anywhere in my life. As a matter of fact, I've always known that he offers absolutely nothing to working class Americans. And I want to point that out before somebody puts me in one of those fuck around and find out memes on the internet. I never voted for that son of a bitch in my life. I know I look like a dumb hick, but I don't always act like one. I don't always act like one, okay, my friend? So, yeah, don't turn me into a goddamn meme on the internet, all right? I've always been against this bastard. Anyways, we have got major problems coming down the line for trucking. I said in yesterday's video that we tend to lag behind the economy because a lot of things are shipped in on the shipping containers. That takes time, according to one of my viewers, around 20 days to make that trek. And then we move everything that's already come in, and that takes us, a week to move it across the entire country. And that causes this huge lag before we really start to feel the effects of what is going on. I don't haul shit out of them ports. Well, you got to think of all the displaced truckers now.
First, let's talk about the ports. The ports are where goods arrive from other countries like food, electronics, clothes, and more. But now, in 2025, many ports are empty. Why? Because of the tariffs, extra taxes on the imports. These tariffs made it more expensive to bring goods into the US. You all know this. So what happened? Shipping companies stopped sending as much. Importers cut back, and now there is not much for truckers to haul. Some truckers are sitting for days with no load, no work, no pay. They are struggling. Truck drivers are the backbone of the country. Without them, food doesn't reach stores, packages don't get delivered. But now, many of them are saying, we are done. They are saying enough is enough, we are done. Here is why. Laws are fewer. Gas prices are high. Pay is low. Oh my God. And the waiting time at ports? Wasted hours with no money. One driver said, I drove across the country, and when I got there, they told me the container was gone. And I was like, oh. Another said, I've been a trucker for 20 years. I have never seen it this bad. Things are worse, and things are getting worse, guys. This is not just about truckers. This affects all of us. If truckers stop working, grocery stores don't get stocked, online orders get delayed, businesses lose money, prices go even higher. This affects us in one way or another. Some stores are already saying less inventory. People are asking, where is my package? Why is the food shelf empty? This is what they are asking. Truck drivers are not lazy, they are tired and broke. And if anything changes, this problem is going to get worse. I'm telling you, if nothing changes, this problem is getting worse. Here is what I think: truck drivers should be respected and supported. They work long hours far from home just to keep the country running. If they are giving up, we need to listen. Tariffs might help some businesses, but they are hurting workers. Workers are being hurted. And when the workers walk away, the whole system breaks down. You all know this. No workers, no system. We need better solutions, not just for companies, but for the people doing the work. Yeah, this is what I think. What do you think about truckers giving up? Have you seen this happening where you live? Tell me in the comments, and if you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share it so more people hear what's really happening. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.